If I was to look at the Giants' offensive line, good God.
What do you get?
The Giants are number 23.
Oh.
They're not even in the top 20. He did that with a... Welcome back, everybody, to another mother and son postseason show for the New York Giants. It's been crazy. We've had the draft.
Been crazy.
We've got these offseason moves. We got the schedule now. I'm going to get into it before, but I don't want to get into it right now because we got to do the intro. So, the mother, what do we need them to do?
Okay, thanks for joining us. You know what I need you to do? I need you to like this particular video. Please do that. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the little bell so you can get all the updates when they come out. And of course, why not support us? Throw us $1 or $2. You know, we have that support button that you can click on. There's a little link. Throw us a little change for our efforts. All right, let's get started.
So, Eric Gray. I don't know much about Eric Gray because I didn't watch a lot of Oklahoma football this year. I'm not going to lie. But I have a friend of mine who watches Oklahoma football a lot. And he told me when he's literally the same night that we drafted Eric Gray, he texted me in all caps, "You got Eric Gray?" So, y'all could take that how you want to. How I took it when I did my research, this guy has similar jump cuts to Saquon Barkley. He's very agile. He's elusive. The issue is he doesn't have that breakaway speed that Saquon has, which I'm not expecting every running back to just be Saquon. That's not possible. Right. It's not realistic.
Right.
So, but if you have qualities of Saquon, I like you. Saquon's game is so much of a difference maker that even having just some of those, you're useful. I'm curious to see how he is. I know for a fact he'll beat out Gary Brightwell. I know for a fact he'll beat him out. Gary Brightwell is not a long-term teammate for the Giants. I can't see him being a long-term running back. Sorry for any Gary Brightwell fans out there. He's missing something.
He's just a guy. That's in the position. He fills a spot.
He has promise.
You have to have a running. Yeah, you need a running back out there, and when Saquon needs a break or when he unfortunately is not feeling well, we need somebody to be out there. And, Brightwell's been that guy. He wasn't an exact replacement for him, but maybe Gray is the guy who can, kind of show up like Barkley, but not be like him exactly, but provide what we need, in the clutch if Saquon can't do that.
Exactly. And what the mother is referring to when she says that, if anyone thinks, because, some of y'all like to just jump to conclusions. She's referring to, let's say if Saquon can't even be here anymore, or he's injured and he's just out. That kind of stuff. Not like Saquon's just not doing Saquon things. But that does happen. But we can't assume that Saquon can stay with all this money talks about the money situation for the cap space.
The money situation is a little, troubling.
Yeah.
I'm hearing his team turned down. There was a package offered where he would have gotten $17 million.
And he turned it down.
And
he's worth more.
Well, they're saying his team, his team turned it down. His agents, whatever, they turned it down.
They want more money.
But he would have been the second highest paid running back in the league.
Deserving though.
Not a bad, but and it's not a bad thing.
He should be the highest paid.
I don't know why he would turn that. Him and his team would turn that down. And he's had a couple of back-to-back same injuries. Not a lot of longevity in this position. Take the money while you can still get it.
But you see,
how about that?
He's doing what Lamar Jackson did. I'm going to pull up stats real quick. Let me just look at all running backs in 2022 stats. And let's just look where Saquon ranks amongst all these people. Saquon overall is ranked number 4. I want everyone to understand right now. If we were to look at the Giants offensive line rank, I don't think it would even be in the top 15. Let's just look this up right now. Before we do that, I'm going to give you the whole stat line. Rushing yards this season, 1312. On 295 attempts, he had 10 touchdowns. He had 9 rushes of 20 yards or more. He had 2 rushes of 40 yards or more. His longest was 68. His first down rushes, meaning every time he got a first down, 62.
Mm-hmm.
And his fumbles, 1. He's fumbled it once. If we're looking across, the best running back this season had only 2 more touchdowns than him and less 20 yards or more rushes. Like he had less times where he broke out for 20 yards or more, and the same amount of times rushing 40 yards or more. And this running back I'm referring to is Josh Jacobs on the Oakland Raiders, they have a better offensive line for rushing. I wouldn't say passing.
Right.
If I was to look at the Giants' offensive line, good God.
What do you get?
The Giants are number 23.
Oh.
They're not even in the top 20. He did that with a. This is what I'm talking about. This is why Saquon is so crucial to the Giants' offense. He's doing this with a mediocre line, respectfully.
Right.
Respectfully, because I love my Giants, but
You might be nice by saying they're only mediocre.
I'm trying to be as realistic as I can because you've got people on the team on paper that look like they're great picks. Andrew Thomas. Y'all are gonna just start learning that I really don't stand him because he's the only person I'm talking about right now.
Oh, overrated.
He's overrated until proven otherwise. He has gotten better, yes. For those of you who are saying that I'm talking crazy right now, he's gotten better. But he was supposed to be what Evan Neal was his rookie season, minus the neck injury, which was a freak accident. I don't even know how it happened. But if he never had the neck injury, Evan Neal would have definitely probably been like offensive rookie of the year or something. I don't know how that would be possible. He was doing a really good job, even against really good rushers. Andrew Thomas doesn't do that. That's the problem. He was drafted at number 3. He's not playing like he was drafted at number 3. He's playing like he was drafted in the 5th round. He's inconsistent. One week he's great. The next week, literally Daniel Jones is sacked from his side 5 times. You don't know which Andrew Thomas you're gonna get, and that's what Saquon Barkley has as his offensive line. And mind you, his offensive line has changed in the last 2 seasons 18 times plus. Because it changed like 12 times when Joe Judge was the head coach the last time. Ugh. And then the offensive line changed like 9 times this past season. The starting offensive line was never the same throughout the whole season.
Consistency always helps in most situations, including in the NFL. And he hasn't had that.
And Saquon deserves all the money. That's why his team is saying, no, look what he's done with what he's had. Imagine what he would do with a better offensive line, like an Eagles offensive line. Stop.
Let me throw this out there. It's being reported that Dalvin Cook is being released June 1. Is that an opportunity? I hope not. For our Saquon, I hope that his people are not going to talk to
the Vikings.
To the Vikings. I hope not. But that kind of it gives me a little bit of caution, a little concern, because I don't know.
You're raising a good point. That would mean that if Saquon hasn't agreed to a contract, then it's still a possibility. If Saquon agrees to a contract, then it would be too late. So, the Giants need to figure something out. I don't know. We got rid of Kenny Golladay, made the right moves that we needed to. Some people took pay cuts again. Like, there are people who are taking pay cuts for the second time. Like Sterling Shepard, for example. He's taking another pay cut because he knows his value's not there because of the injury. He's playing it smart. A lot of these guys are playing it smart, though, because they're still on a team. A paycheck is still a paycheck. It's better to have a paycheck. It's better to have
a job and a position on a team
and know your worth
than to be potentially sitting on the sofa watching your former colleagues play in the season.
And not to get into a different topic or sport, rather, people have probably learned from Dennis Schroeder, a basketball player who's currently on the Lakers right now and still thriving because the Lakers brought him back. He's lucky that even happened. He wanted some max deal that he just wasn't worth. And he said no to the money that they offered him, which was way more than he was worth, by the way. Way more. His agent told him to say no. The Lakers said, all right, bye. And then he had to accept a $5 million contract over on the Celtics, and he went from like 80 million to 5 million. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. So I'm sure some people are just learning from that, and it's like, if they're gonna give me this, and they don't even think I'm worth whatever they thought I was, I should just take this right now and just prove that I'm worth whatever I think I am, instead of just saying, bump that, I want this money, and then like, all right, bye, right. And then no one pays you that because that team didn't want to pay you it. So why would another team want to?
Right. So folks, that's our thoughts here on Saquon, the Saquon contract drama. It makes us feel uneasy that he still hasn't quite settled in to what's being offered. But we only can hope that he makes a good decision and that the Giants make a good decision and pay this guy. And let's hope that he doesn't get any phone calls from any place in Minnesota anytime soon.
Please make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment. That's very important that you do that. Please help support this video by sharing it with your friends and help the family grow, please. That's all for now. Take care, everyone.